All right, what's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video with TC. Now look, man, in today's video I got something I want to talk to y'all about. And then, you know what I'm saying? First of all, get y'all water, man. Hope y'all been taking care of yourself and getting right everyday basis type time. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real, what I want to tell y'all in this video is that, bruh, you remember when your pops was in his 30s, maybe even in his 40s, and he was telling you all them stories, and you used to be like, man, when you was like 10, 11, 12, 13, you used to be like, man, I want to be like my pops when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? All them stories that he told you was in the time of your life that you're in now. I think that a lot of people in this generation are so, I wouldn't even say obsessed, because a lot of people are not even putting in the work to become the people who they say they want to be. But I think people are so infatuated with, I have to get to this point of life before I start living life. And that is where you're wrong. Now, this is far from a video of me saying, okay, don't improve yourself. Don't, get to wherever you want to be. But you're in that time now. You're in that time now. You're probably in the most free time of your life. If you're in the ages of 20 to 30, not married, no kids, bro, you are in the most free time of your life. The most free. Like the most free you will ever be. And I'm making this video because I don't want people to get caught, or I don't want whoever's watching this video, whether you're a male or female, I don't want you to get caught into the mindset of, I have to be this person before I start living life, or this person before I start approaching women, or this person, if you're a woman, before you start approaching men. You can do whatever you want to do right now, because you are going to get to a point where with the mindset of this society, you're caught in a rat race. You're going to wait till you're 40, 50. Most times you can't even retire at that age, but you're going to wait till you're 40, 50 to start living life. And the average life expectancy is 70 years. So by the time you hit 35, you're halfway through your life. A lot of us are close to halfway through our life. And being caught in the rat race, being caught in Instagram and keeping up with the Joneses, it's easy to get into a mindset where you don't even realize how much time you don't really have. You're not really enjoying life. You're not really enjoying opportunities. You're not really enjoying experiences. You're not looking at life like, hey, man, you only got one life. You're not looking at life like that. You're looking at life like from this Instagram, from this societal, oh, I got to get rich to get these women. I got to do this. I got to do this. Yeah, it's okay to have some money. It's okay to work on yourself, but you have to live life. You have to live life. You have to get to a point where you say, okay, I'm going to have this. I'm going to accomplish my goals, but I'm going to also live my life. I'm going to set aside, because listen, when you're in your 20s, like I say, you're in the most freeing time of your life. Not married, no kids. I'm going to save, even if you say I'm going to save 50% of my checks and or 60% of my checks, and 20% is going to be, or 30% is going to be play money. In this time of your life, you're never going to be able to do that again. Once you have kids, unless you become a millionaire, right? And that's rare. But you can do it though, for sure. Whatever you put your mind to, unless you become a millionaire, this is going to be the most freeing time of your life, ages 20 to 30, because once you add kids and marriage, all the money is going to be, you know what I'm saying? All the money is going to be towards things to provide and protect. That's your role. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot more men need to be okay with being selfish, because, I was talking to one of my friends earlier today, and I was like, man, listen, we were on the subject of not having kids and not being married. I'm 28. And I was like, look, man, I feel amazing because I'm in the most freeing time of my life. No relationship, no stress on either end. I'm not stressing nobody out. Nobody's stressing me out. You get what I'm saying? I don't have any kids. I don't have to worry about a woman using leverage against me in court. And this conversation came up because, to give you guys a little bit of insight, I seen a story on TikTok where basically the woman And some of y'all may have seen the story. Some of y'all may have not seen the story. But basically, it was a Latin woman with a man. She got pregnant, but she doesn't want the man to see the kid because she thinks that he's going to get a DNA test. But the judge still ordered him to pay $615 in child support each month. And then the judge also told him that, they made an agreement that, okay, he can see the kid only during the day. But the judge told him, hey, I can't do nothing if she doesn't bring the kid to see you when it's your day to see him. So, and also when he asked the judge, can I get a DNA test? The judge was like, I can't force the woman to let you do that. So what that told me, in all honesty, is that the court systems are not with you. $615 a month. And that's a regular everyday working citizen. That's not a little bit of money, man. That's more than a car note. And then you add, and hold on 1 second. The way that the woman was looking in the video, she just didn't care. Okay, 615. She was asking for more. And it brought me to a point, and I think I'm getting to a point now as a man. I definitely can say that I'm going, because that made me think, damn, all this work we put in as men, all these things that we do, right? A lot of men that don't, a lot of things that are glamorized is really the opposite. Because, they always say men who can have sex with a lot of women, you the man. But now when you get older, you realize sometimes the men who is virgins really be the man. Because right now, right, even myself, all the women that I slept with, right, when I slip up, who's to say that can't be me? That can't be you. If you out here with a roster, what does a roster really benefit you? Yeah, you have a good time in the moment. I'm pretty sure the guy in the video who's paying $615, he had a good time in the moment. But at the end of the day, what you get out of it? And it just stop you and make you think like, man, everything that we think that makes you the man really is setting you up for financial debt. And I'm far from somebody who's saying, I'm not saying don't get married, but I'm far from somebody who's ever going to say don't have kids. But it just makes you think, man, you could take a deep breath and say, look, I'm in the most freeing time of my life. I can go spend whatever. I don't have to worry about, at this time, monthly child support or nothing like that. I don't ever want to have to worry about nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? It's not a feeling of, it's like, I like all this marriage and divorce. I think it just is something where it kind of makes a woman your final boss. And hear me out when I say this. The woman in the video, like I just told y'all, she knew that kid wasn't his, basically, because she didn't want him to get a DNA test. So at the same time, she's his final boss. Because think about it. You go and you say, what, let's say you lose some hours on the job. Because, if you don't pay child support, you're in jail. You lose some hours on the job. You have to call your boss, your baby mama, and say, hey, don't tell the judge that, I didn't pay all of it this month. I ain't got hours on the job. And she has to say, okay, you good. Just pay me more next time. Blah, blah, blah. The moment you make her mad, oh, he ain't paid in 2-3. You in jail, bruh. And it's like, man, the more you age, and the more you realize that, you get to a point where you don't want to have the baddest woman. I promise you, man. Listen, if you're in, I know everything looks good on Instagram, man. Me personally, I know what I'm attracted to, so I wouldn't just get an ugly woman. But man, you realize, man, a pure soul. I would take a pure soul and a kind woman a non-societal woman over any woman ever. Because, man, that's what matters the most, man. And when they always say, man, you don't, not everybody realizes this, man. But that's what matters the most. Because that child support, all of that, that's just a leverage. That's just a woman being a final boss to you. So, man, listen, live your life. You are in that time now. This is where you tell your kids stories when you 40. You don't have to wait until you're rich. Your parents weren't rich. And look at the stories they're telling you. You get what I'm saying? You're going to go through hard times. Life ain't easy. You're going to go through bad days, bad moments of a day. It doesn't have to be a bad day. You can have a bad moment, but enjoy and live your life. Because, like I say, if you 20 to 30 right now, your time is valuable. This is the best time of your life. Because once everything else comes down the line, you really like, and when you 18 to 25, bro, I don't care what nobody say. 18 until you have kids, be as selfish as you want to be. Nobody matters but you. Because guess what? When the responsibilities come, when you have marriage and kids, everything is going to be on you. Everybody's looking for you to, oh, John ain't got this for school. Sarah ain't got this for school. Oh, your wife say, oh, I lost my job. Can you cover this? Everything is on you. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. So right now, be selfish. Attack life so aggressively that it don't matter if people say, oh, all you think about is yourself. You should, as a man, bro, 100%, because you're never going to have a time in your life where you can only focus and think about you. Because when you have that marriage and that kids, that is responsibility. I made videos in the past that say being a man is the biggest responsibility in the world you're going to have. I posted a quote in my channel the other day on my community and say, women and children can be careless. Men cannot. But when you're single, you can't be careless, but you can stack your money, but be free. Have fun. Continue to grind. Continue to do everything. Get heartbroken. Get this. Do it all. Let it make you a better person and continue to strive, because you will never, ever be at a time like this again in your life. But that's the end of this video, man. Make sure I like, share, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know my next video will be dropping on the channel. Listen, I just hope that you are listening. I hope y'all boys wearing condoms, man. That is very important. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be stuck in a situation like the man that I talk about in this video. Man, take a deep breath and realize, man, you are in that time of your life. You are in the most freeing time of your life. You see Cardi back there on the couch. He in the most freeing time of his life. We ain't got no kids. That's my kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see he do whatever he want in every video. But look, man, that's the end of this video. Make sure I like, share, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know my next video will be dropping on the channel, and we're gonna be going, man. I got a couple reaction videos coming, man, but I just really had this on my chest. Wanted to get it off. Somebody needs to see it. We going.